the love tap that nearly broke my neck. So yeah, that's how this whole mess started. My sister-in-law Denise has always called it a love tap. For 3 years, everyone else in the family called it her little quirk. Meanwhile, I called it what it actually was, getting smacked in the back of the head like a malfunctioning bobblehead. The very first time was at my own wedding. I was signing the guest book, hands shaking because, you know, wedding, when suddenly, whack. My pen flew, my skull rang like a church bell, and Denise just grinned and went, "Welcome to the family. We're very hands-on." Everyone laughed except me, the one actively losing brain cells on the spot. From there, it became her signature move. Family dinner? Smack. 4th of July? Smack. Holding a hot drink? Smack. Plus bonus burns. She even got one in at my father's wake, and every single time she'd say, "It's affection, Lucy. Don't be sensitive. Like assault, but make it quirky." Tom, my husband, thought it was charming. His parents said it was playful. Meanwhile, I was developing migraines, neck pain, and Olympic-level hypervigilance. I'd spend whole gatherings flinching like a haunted Victorian orphan. I tried everything. I asked her to stop. She laughed. I avoided her. She told people I was making her look bad. One time I lightly tapped her back and suddenly I was the aggressor, TM, who couldn't take a joke. And then she started teaching her kids to smack me too, like some messed up family tradition. By year 3, I was living on ibuprofen and chiropractor sympathy, and skipping events got me accused of being cold and dramatic. No one wanted to acknowledge the obvious. Denise liked hurting me. Then came the 40th wedding anniversary party. 70 people, loud music, too many witnesses for her to act up, or so I hoped. I stayed in crowded rooms, walked with my back against walls, did everything short of wearing body armor. Didn't matter. Near the bathrooms, she found me. I didn't even see her, just felt a brutal crack at the base of my skull. My vision went white, my knees buckled, and I hit the wall hard enough to bounce. Something popped in my neck and pain shot down my arm. I was still on the floor when Tom's cousin Bradley walked up and went, "What the hell happened?" And Denise, laughing, said, "Lucy's being dramatic." I gave her a love tap. Bradley just stared at her. "I literally watched you hit her full force. That wasn't a tap, that was assault." People started gathering. Tom arrived looking confused. Bradley pulled out his phone and dropped the bombshell. I recorded it. Turns out he'd filmed multiple hits throughout the night. He played the compilation right there. Me eating, whack. Me talking, whack. Me getting a drink, whack. Then the final hit, the one that put me on the floor like a crash test dummy. Silence. Thick, horrified silence. Tom muttered, "It looks worse on video." Bradley snapped back, "No, it looks exactly as bad as it is." My neck was screaming, my arm tingling, and all I could think was that for 3 years, everyone insisted this was normal. Bradley helped me up and said I needed a hospital. Tom stayed behind to calm things down, which, great priorities, dude. Bradley drove me to the ER, stayed with me, filed the forms, everything. The doctor examined me and immediately said she had to document it as domestic violence. Hearing those words shook me more than the hit itself, but she was right. It was repeated, purposeful harm from a family member, minimized at every turn. The scans showed acute cervical strain on top of old injuries, inflammation, soft tissue damage, basically a medical report reading, "This woman has been whacked like a malfunctioning carnival game for years." She got me a neck brace, stronger meds, and abuse resources. She looked me dead in the eyes and said, "You do not have to accept this." Bradley took me to his apartment afterwards, so I didn't have to go home alone. He brought me water, helped me lie down, checked on me every hour. My husband's cousin showed me more care in one night than my husband had in 3 years. Click the full story to see what happened next.